breaking the cold silence of mediocrity to disperse expansive, game-changing marketing wisdom. This is the Jeff Payne Show.
Up and chase for a higher grade, man. Respond me. Oh, we can. This late. He shut.
Somewhere right now, ChatGPT is pitching your product to a potential customer. You didn't write the pitch. You don't know what it's saying, and there's a good chance it's wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Payne. You're listening to The Jeff Payne Show, episode number 39. AI is your number one product marketer.
And now, our feature presentation.
Here's what's changed in the last few months. Profound, one of the firms tracking AI referral data, found that ChatGPT traffic to companies' websites jumped more than 60% starting in early May, and it's held. Even more telling, homepages went from about 3.5% of that referral traffic to nearly a quarter of it. Translate that. People are asking AI who to buy from. AI is sending them somewhere, and increasingly that somewhere is your homepage, not a review site, not a comparison blog, you. Most of you have already figured out the first part of this. You're tracking whether AI mentions you at all. That's table stakes now. The real game, the one almost nobody's playing yet, is different. It's not, does AI talk about me? It's, does AI talk about me correctly and in the way I'd want? Because right now, for most companies, the answer is AI is guessing. Here's the uncomfortable part. AI doesn't read your whole website and form a balanced opinion. It skims. It weighs certain real estate more heavily than others. Your headers, your navigation, your footer, the same way it treats a bold subhead as more important than a buried paragraph 3 pages deep. What you put in the prominent structural spots on your site is disproportionately what AI repeats back to prospects. That means the companies actually winning this aren't the ones with the most content. They're the ones who figured out where AI is looking and putting the right things there on purpose. 3 examples worth studying. First, Rippling. When the industry scandal broke between Rippling and a competitor over an alleged corporate espionage attempt, Rippling didn't wait for TechCrunch or Reuters to break the story. They published it themselves, first on their own blog. Full statement, full framing, their words. The result? Google indexed Rippling's version as the original. Every outlet that covered it afterward linked back to Rippling's page. Every future AI answer about the story pulls from a page Rippling controls. They've repeated this move across funding rounds and product launches. They've essentially built their own newsroom, which means that when AI tells the story, it's telling Rippling's version. Second, Clay, the sales intelligence company. They put their best customers' logos and case studies directly on their website footer. The one spot that shows up on every single page. Someone tested this by asking ChatGPT, what notable brands use Clay? Every source the AI cited traced back to that footer. Then they ran the identical question for competitors with just as many customer stories, but buried deeper in the site, those companies got cited far less consistently. Same proof, different placement, different result. Third, Lovable, the AI coding platform. Their pricing model is genuinely confusing. It's usage-based and credit-driven. Instead of explaining it in a wall of paragraphs, they rebuilt their FAQ with screenshots paired with simple tables. Here's the request. Here's the work. Here's the cost. The screenshots are for human readers. The tables are for AI quoting it. Because language models overwhelmingly prefer to cite something structured over something buried in prose. 3 different companies, 3 different moves, same underlying principle. They didn't leave it to chance where AI would look and what it would find when it got there. You don't need a content overhaul to start. Pick one thing. Look at your own footer. Is your best proof there, Or is it 3 clicks deep? Look at your FAQ. If you have anything complicated to explain, could a table do it better than a paragraph? And if something newsworthy happens in your business, publish it on your own site first, in your own words, before anyone else gets to frame it for you. There's a longer list of moves worth testing too. Comparison pages that position you honestly against AI tools your prospect might build themselves instead of buying. Glossary pages that map out the terms your industry lives on. And even free tools that expand what AI associates with your brand. Different lift, same idea. Stop hoping AI finds the right story. Build the story where AI is already looking. Your website used to be for people. Now it's briefing material for a machine that's going to speak on your behalf, whether you've prepped it or not. The companies wanting this aren't smarter. They just decided that mattered before everyone else did. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
Thank you for listening to The Jeff Payne Show.
Find the complete archives of all episodes at jeffpayne.net or subscribe for free at Apple Podcasts and never miss an episode.
This program is copyrighted by Jeff Payne Incorporated. All rights reserved.
Each week we bring you a message of inspiration and hope, remembering that true hope is available to all through Jesus Christ.